Let's kick off a new adventure. I'm heading to the office to file a complaint. The outcome. Well, Tony, pack your bag. Undeterred, Jack tried entering again, but was stopped by security. Surprisingly, the manager's name had changed. Panic started to set in, and he wanted to escape. But just then, a Ferrari zoomed by. What a surprise. To his shock, it was his car, driven by a familiar face. But once he got in, he realized the truth. It turned out to be his friend's prank. Jack was once a financial mogul with a net worth in the billions. He drove a sports car every day and had beautiful women around him, all thanks to a big decision he made 13 years ago. Back then, he graduated college with his girlfriend Kate, but for his future, he ignored her pleas and hopped on a flight. At that time, the future mattered most. But 13 years later, on Christmas Eve, Kate reached out to him. But all he could think about was that $120 billion merger deal in his hands. He couldn't have cared less about this former lover. What made him suddenly want her back home now? This happened a long time ago. On the surface, he didn't seem to care, but on Christmas Eve, while everyone else was celebrating, he was all alone and chose not to go home, not realizing this decision would change his fate forever. He walked into a convenience store, and a black man followed him, only to be told his winning ticket was fake. What are you talking about? I think you need to check your ticket, Buster. Get out. Stop looking at me and check your ticket. Scram. No loitering here. The next customer is waiting. Finally, the man pulled out a gun. Oh my goodness. Check your ticket, you goof. To avoid a meltdown, Jack hurriedly stepped in and offered to buy that ticket for $200. All right, the deal is made. And just like that, Jack used his business savvy to calm him down. They stepped outside. Jack even kindly reminded him not to wave his gun around and suggested he find a job. Of course, I'd enjoy that. Just remember you did this, and don't forget it. Okay, you did it. Merry Christmas. At that moment, Jack's fate was about to change. He returned to his apartment, as usual, lay on his big bed, but that night was anything but ordinary. He woke up to find everything was different. His ex-girlfriend was now right next to him, and he went from a bachelor to a super dad. No more luxury apartment. He was now living in a cozy little country house. Instead of a Ferrari, he got a retro second-hand van. He desperately sought the truth. Until he encountered that black man downstairs, he discovered the truth. The man had given him a whole new perspective on life, like a mirror. Life is your movie. You must roll with it. You still have time. Jack was completely confused and tried to bribe the man. But the man wanted him to experience life slowly, then park the car in its original spot. Then he handed Jack a bicycle bell as a token of encouragement. Are you going to call me? Now get out of the car, Jack. Just like that, Jack was kicked out of the car while the man drove away. Jack had no choice but to return to this world's reality. He stopped a stranger for help as he had forgotten the way. Surprise! The man was his best friend in this world. Sheenie, I found Jack. Oh, there you are, stranger. Where have you been? His friend took him home to show off his new room layout. Jack looked suspicious, and his friend thought he had relationship issues, so on the way home, his friend rambled. You probably don't want to hear this, but I remember last summer, I was dating Arnie. You were there too. Remember not to make the best choices in life, because you don't even know who you are yet. Good grief. Those were words from his Casanova friend. Jack intentionally returned to that little 40-square-foot place. The moment she saw him, Kate wrapped him in a big hug. I searched everywhere just to find you. Kate exclaimed. Kate chastised him for leaving without a word. What kind of man leaves home on Christmas morning and doesn't care? Jack tried hard to explain, but Kate thought he was just rambling. Jack pulled out the bell to summon the man, but the sound only drew their daughter over. She mistook the bell for a gift, and Kate blasted him for missing Christmas and the significant moment for the child. Jack was left speechless for once. Then Kate reminded him to attend their friend's party. But when he opened the closet, lo and behold, it was filled to the brim with tacky, cheaply made stuff. At that moment, his daughter walked in, saw Jack's expression, and ran away. She thought this man wasn't her dad at all. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, please. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.